Got a special treat on the phone today. The Ultimate Fighter Season 20 is airing, and it's airing tonight. It's the last episode before the finale on Friday. A champion will be crowned, and we just saw her fight recently. She fights again tonight to secure her spot in the finale. It is, I'm going to slaughter your last name, but I'm going to try it anyway. Rose Namajunas?
Namajunas, very close, but I like hearing everybody's variations.
Namajunas. Okay, got it. Namajunas. Going to be fighting tonight, and if you win tonight, that means you're going to the main event on Friday, right?
Yeah.
Now, you're the only one left on Team Melendez. Is that a lot of pressure for you?
At first it was to get that first win, but at this point in the competition, it was more just having fun with it and knowing that people had my back and stuff like that. And everybody, since they were out of the competition, they had nothing else to do but really just help me get ready.
Yeah.
So it was definitely a stress relief getting that first win out the way and getting that one team from Melendez. But then at that point, it was just kind of fun. For me, it was more like, okay, let's, Noom, the Thai coach on the team, he would always say, like, we got one bullet. We're gonna take them all out with the one bullet, and it was kind of fun being the underdog and kind of being that Rocky story, just overcoming all these obstacles.
Nice.
It especially had to feel good. Seeing at least from the edits, that the other team seemed to be kind of imploding with all the drama that was going on. Did it kind of relieve a little bit of that stress that you kind of didn't have to worry about any of that?
Oh, totally. Yeah. If I was out of the competition, I think. I would definitely be bored out of my mind, and it would entice me to kind of just start some crap, start some shit with some just random person, even if I don't even necessarily, I'm not annoyed with them. But but at the same time, I just think that I tried to stay out of it as much as possible. It was entertaining for a little while, but after a while, like certain people just harp on some things, and so long, it just felt like beating a dead horse, and I kind of just wanted to stay away from it as much as possible.
Now, have you seen? I'm assuming that you've seen previous seasons of The Ultimate Fighter, right?
I've seen little clips and stuff like that, and when Pat was on The Ultimate Fighter, being an assistant coach, I watched a little bit of whenever he was on there.
Oh, okay.
I never watched a whole season straight through.
Oh, because I was curious if you thought maybe if there was more drama on the all-female season versus the all-male seasons, or if it's just edited to look that way.
Oh, but you know what? To me, I would kind of put my money on it being edited that way, but I can't really say for sure just because I don't really have the knowledge. But I think that there was a lot more great times, fun times that we had that weren't shown on the episodes and stuff like that. And for me, it was more positive than dramatic or negative or anything like that. I had a lot of fun, and we goofed around a lot and stuff like that. So. And I also had a lot of fun training really hard. Pretty much my whole time was focused on that. So for them to show so much negative stuff, it kind of was a bummer.
So what was something that, you said you had all these good times. What was something that was going on in the house we haven't seen, that they seem to have edited it out?
Very curious about that.
So for example, for Magaña's birthday, we had a Mexican style birthday, and we kind of got a surprise for her, and then we all wore sombreros, and then they wore little poncho and stuff like that, and we pretty much just had a food fight in the gym, and we we even got Nate Diaz to get in on it and stuff like that, even though he was kind of reluctant to get into the food fight, stuff like that, or we even had a little dance off in the bathroom, even the last night before I fought Randa, we all just had a fun time in the bathroom, just having girl time in the bathroom, and all just dancing and stuff like that. And I did a little beat on the wall, and and we all just were kind of freestyling and stuff like that, and just having fun and just kind of being bored and stuff like that. And there was a lot of poker being played, a lot of card games, and we had our Thai coach. He would come and he made us Thai food and came over and cooked us some Thai food on a grill and stuff like that, and had a little party, and that was fun. I could just keep going on and on and on, and all the funny jokes that were made. Angela Hill is a freaking, she is a comedian out this world. I don't know. Like, I wish they would have shown her sense of humor a little bit more.
That's the girl that farts all the time,
she definitely
right?
was always keeping me laughing.
Is that?
Sorry, what?
She's the girl who farts all the time, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we got to see this footage. I want footage of Nate Diaz in a sombrero in a food fight. This is a must-have.
I'm pretty sure he blocked that. That's why we didn't see it.
I know. I feel like that would really boost the ratings. Like, if you just had Nate Diaz in a food fight. No, it was so fun because, you know, us being girls and stuff, you know, we didn't just throw the cake in each other's faces. Like, we put them down each other's, like, sports bras and in each other's pants and stuff. Like, just run by and grab the back of somebody's sports bra and just put the cake in there. And it was terrible, but it was fun.
Is there any chance that might be on the episode tonight? Is that a possibility?
Not really. It's just like it's just focusing on the fights, really.
I mean, if they were to put the food fight in this episode tonight, would it be before or after you win your fight?
Oh no, that already happened. Because even if you see, like, when I'm having like a little crying fit moment before I fought JoJo, they show Beck and Magana standing like I kind of storm out of the ring. I'm like, I just want to be alone. And then you know, Beck is kind of holding the ring, and then Angela Magana is sitting next to her, and she has her sombrero on, and she has a shaker cup in her hand. And yeah, there's actually that's not just a shaker cup. Like, there's alcohol in there. So it's just trash. Yeah.
I want to party.
So yeah, that was what happened.
Have you made any new training partners? Obviously, it sounds like you made some friends while you're on the show. Is there anybody you've gotten to see after the show's finished wrapping?
No, not really. You know, I got to see them a couple times, just people from the show in a hotel. But in terms of training partners, I just been, you know, everybody's just kind of wanted to stay home and everything like that. So there's not a lot of traveling and stuff like that. I definitely felt like Angela Hill was my best training partner, you know, out of the whole thing. And, you know, just because she's always going for it, even though she's still very inexperienced in terms of MMA, she's always trying really hard, and she's working so hard all the time. So, yeah, her striking is great. Like, that's some of my most fun sparring sessions was sparring with her in kickboxing. And then even on the ground, like, even though she's getting really, you know, she's getting more experience as the time goes on, but she's a very, very fast learner and very athletic.
Now, apparently you just signed with a new management company. What's the deal with that?
Yeah, KHI. They kind of scouted me out, and you know, I was looking for a new management at the time, and you know, I was kind of going through this little transition, and they're really professional. They just they're on a whole nother level. I feel like, because they're used to working in the NASCAR world, and you know, with just they're all about sponsors, and they're dealing with millions and millions of dollars every day. So for MMA, for them, it's like to get, you know, a few thousand on a short, like to get $12,000 for a sponsor is like nothing to them, you know, and that's just the difference of the sport that we're dealing with here. So for them, it's a great move for me, and it's not only just to get sponsors from them, but also just to take care of my career, manage my career, and really manage my life. You know, they know a lot about financing and stuff like that, and how to build my career in the long term instead of just getting a paycheck and just getting like a little logo or something on my short. Like, they're really invested in building me as a brand and as an individual, rather than just being one fighter amongst many other fighters, you know, that just are all the same, that just have the sponsor on their shorts, you know. For me, they're more interested in me as an individual and taking care of me, rather than just getting as many fighters as they can to represent a certain company that they have.
Uh-huh.
So, how do you feel that they're going to be able, I mean, how have you had conversations reacting to this whole Reebok deal? I mean, obviously with NASCAR, they used the old model where they're going to throw a bunch of sponsors on your shorts and on your sports bra and on your banner, and now that's kind of gone away. Now they're saying that Reebok's the only sponsor in the cage. Has there been any conversations you've had yet with management?
Yeah, we talked about it. Actually, it's actually just going to be slightly a little more work, but really nothing much changes for me. It's just, I just can't rep the people that are sponsoring me in the fight, but I'm still going to get sponsors, and I still am getting sponsors. We just got another deal just the other day, so for me, it's not an issue. You know, I'm just blessed to be working with really great people, and it's just gonna force managers to work a little bit harder and to be more professional about their jobs. Whereas I think it's just beneficial for the fighters. Obviously, there's some fighters that are gonna. I think it's not good all around. So you know, because there's some fighters that are not gonna benefit from this as much, but they're still getting a check from Reebok. So it's like, you know, I don't know. I kind of just want to see how it plays out to say for sure how it is just good for the sport in general. But for me and as an individual, we have been talking about it. You know, they're just going to just use the time that they have to kind of really put together a really good game plan so that we benefit even more from this rather than, you know, but nobody's too worried about it at this point.
Hey, I'd like a check from Reebok. That'd be awesome. We got. I know we're running over on time here, so we got one more quick question for you. It's a who would win in a fight question. Go ahead, Dodge.
All right, so Rose, who's going to win in a fight? A bear with machine gun paws or a pterodactyl that poops chainsaws? Well, it depends if the bear can aim. So I'd say a pterodactyl with poops chainsaws. Like, that's got to be pretty cool to see.
So Rose is team pterodactyl.
Yeah.
All right.
Just because it's unique.
That's awesome. Well, we appreciate you coming on the show today. Tonight, of course, is the final episode of The Ultimate Fighter Season 20. A champion will be crowned. And then after tonight, you can watch the finale this Friday, December 12th, live from the Palms Casino in Las Vegas and on Fox Sports 1, starting with the pre-fight show at 3 p.m., prelims at 4, main card is at 6. It's the first ever women's strawweight champion that will be crowned. Rose, thank you again. Best of luck tonight. Best of luck on Friday.
All right. Thank you so much.